First Alert Chief Meteorologist Bryan Scofield. We were in the newsroom complaining that it's cold, but then you see that video and you're like, nah, it's not that cold.
Shame on you, shame. And next week, we're going to get 60s, and they're going to get, below zero. And I'm going to show you that in just a moment here. So yes, we have nothing to complain about. Just trust me on this, with nothing. A little chilly this morning, certainly. It's an observation, not a complaint. And there's the tale of really two weather systems, what it looks like, I'm just saying. But some cloud cover there, sun peeking through it. All we have is some added clouds. They look dark, they might look a little ominous. Don't expect anything out of them for today. Did that allay your fears? I hope so. But a lot of people want some rain right now. You're ready for it, right? 55 degrees right now in McCarran. I wouldn't call that necessarily a warm-up. We topped off the day yesterday at 54. So you're wondering where that warm-up is. We're planning on it for the weekend and beyond. Today was kind of that transitional day where overnight lows were not going to be as cold, but they were chilly. Afternoon highs not as warm. Certainly coming up a little bit more, but winds staying relatively calm. Winds will actually pick up. We keep getting disturbances over the top of us, essentially, to our north. And that'll pick up wind maybe Saturday night into Sunday. That's our next maybe little wind bout, but not much to that. But we'll definitely keep the cloud cover in. That's what we're getting. On again, off again clouds. Expect that through the weekend. Maybe not always looking so ominous, but they're certainly there. You can see any radar return is just not in the area right now. But let me show you where all the activity is going to be. Well, not all of it, because some of it, this is just, once again, everything going across well to our north is dragging in cloud cover. And some of those clouds are mid-level clouds. Some look a little low in the cloud deck there. But we're just not going to pull out any of that shower activity just yet. But let me show you a place that's going to get the serious weather. Frozen tundra, talk about the East Coast. They're getting some cold weather now, but here comes the big plunge. Look at the time frame, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next week, we essentially stay mild in the 60s. The temperatures plunge. So the southern tier of states does pretty well. Northern tier, not so well. I guarantee that'll be national news stuff coming up for next week. It's already making that. Imagine what's going to happen next week when it gets even colder yet. Overnight lows getting closer to 50 degrees, so we're going to warm things up overnight. I mean, you wouldn't call 50 warm, but nevertheless warmer than 30s that we had. And afternoon highs, watch how they just stay in the 60s. You just can't get rid of those 60s until maybe the end of next week. So middle to even some areas in the upper 60s for the long and the short of it. Threw in a little chance for a shower. Finally, with some of that cloud cover, we might pull it out for next week. We'll be watching it. Doesn't look like much yet, but some of those disturbances will make their way this far south. All right, back to you, Carla.